Surprise! Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the Basement Show. How is everybody doing this fine evening? Hope everyone had a good, safe holiday. We are back. My voice is back. My nose isn't running. So, how the hell is everybody tonight? And here's Mr. Evans. First one in the chat, per usual. Here is Johnny. That is me. Forgot one thing. Here we go. A Jaden Daniels jersey for Mr. Troy. Very nice. Very, very nice, Mr. Troy. And that is a jersey to wear proudly, sir. Mr. Nash got a Saquon Barkley jersey for Christmas. So, how is everybody? Feels like it's been an eternity since I've been in front of the camera, let alone us being here on the Basement Show. And to think about it, we only have technically 1, 2, 3, 4 more days of 2024. How weird is that? Yes, Jalen Hurts is not playing this weekend. That is true, but that is the right choice. We're only playing the Cowboys, so I'm not too concerned about it. But how bizarre is that 2024 ends next Tuesday night? Is it just me, or is that crazy? Because not many of you know, but does anybody know, other than myself, obviously, what, besides for Christmas, what Wednesday's date represents? I'm not talking religion or something like that. I didn't post anything on Facebook, but there is a significant reason that Wednesday's date, other than being a holiday, is very significant. So I would let Corey or Troy see if they know what the significance is of December 25th in the Basement Show with Mr. Nast. There's your clue. It has to do with the show. But what? Yes, that is true also, Corey. But this one has to deal with the show. So you're kind of in the area. So, you? Nope. December 25th, 2020 is the day I made the Basement Show with Mr. Nast. The page itself just turned 4 years old. I didn't start making content right away. But, however, I did make the page. I created the Basement Show. I came up with the idea for the Basement Show. December 25th, 2020 is the day the page went live on Facebook. Didn't go live on the air like we are now. But December 25th, 2020, I came up with this idea. It wasn't until 2022 where I really got it ramped up and going. But to know that I've been building this page now for 4 years, it's incredible. It gives you that surprise element at the same aspect of being a mystery. It's like, damn, 4 years ago, what was I thinking? What was in my mindset Like, what makes the Basement Show so special? And the only thing I can really honestly think of is you guys. I say night in, night out. These shows aren't possible without you, the fans. And that is so true. I mean, and we've gained some awesome fans in the last couple months. Cora, Lori, Troy's been with us half a year now. I mean, it's just unbelievable to see where something like this has gotten to at this point. And it has made me think, like, how can I make this better without giving away too much? I will say 2025 has potential to be epic. Because we all know 2025, we will have the return of the good sir, Rev Grimm. What kind of Rev Grimm will we get when he comes back? I don't know. Miss Grimm, she's been in and out as well. She'll be back. But what other surprises lie ahead? What would you, the viewer, want to see in 2025? I mean, I know we have a couple brainstorming ideas in the head, but like we always said, we want your input. What would you want to watch? Could we bring back some old shows? Could we start 2025 off with possibly a 10-show lineup? Now, you ask yourself, how would you do a 10-show lineup? Yeah, old host coming back. That is true, Troy. But the mystery lies with how would you pull off a 10-show podcast? How do you pull off 5? How do you pull off a 24-hour show? And I would tell you, me and Grimm have talked about this. And it's scary to think. But if we do it right, we could have 10 different shows. And how you would do something crazy like that, you would corner your market. I didn't do it. I know you didn't do it. But it's funny you pop in and say you didn't do it, but you're part of it. I can't tell you when. I don't know when. But Grimm is coming back. Who else is coming back? I don't know. But going back to the possible 10 show platforms. The Basement Dwellers that made the 24-hour show possible. That is true. But think of this, Troy. What if you could get 4 hours nightly from the Basement Show? What if you could get a show that would start at 7 o'clock and go to 9 o'clock? But then maybe a 2-3 minute break. And then boom. That same night, you now have a different show from 9 to 11. Which you could have your PG show, like a kid-friendly show, from 7 to 9. And then from 9 to 11, you start off with a bang. You start with an adult content type show. Just think about that. 10 different shows, 5 nights a week. I mean, you wouldn't need to even watch TV anymore. You guys always make these shows better. It will take a lot of work on. Would you say it would take a lot of work on our end? Absolutely. But the question is, were the dwellers on it? So say the show started at 8 o'clock tonight. It would go from 8 to 10. Then from 10 to midnight, you would have another type of show. What kind of show? You don't know. That's where I always ask, and a lot of the posts I make, what kind of shows would you want to see? It's easy to say, let's do it, we'll go for it. But if you don't have the content, how do you produce it? Like, that's where, like I said, do we bring back the old shows? Do you get the old host back? I mean, it's all a mystery. But like I said before, this channel's not going anywhere. Jennifer, nice to see you. Thanks. Thanks for making it in. Hope you are well. We're just sitting here talking about 2025 already. Because it's scary to think that New Year's is less than a week away. Jennifer's been around since I pretty much started the live shows. She can tell you, she's watched my growth on this channel. There are a couple of OGs who pop in from now and then. Yes, what is on the schedule? Tonight, I don't know. Just rambling right now about how we've talked about possibly taking over Facebook, taking over the YouTube. Because right now, as Jen knows, we do 5 shows a week. Lately, we haven't because that 24-hour show wiped us out. Then we had Grimm's operation, and the holidays. So you gotta balance your schedule around everything. It's called life. But what we're talking about 2025 is Monday through Friday. You would have one show, 7 to 9, 8 to 10. And then another show right after that. You and everyone is doing awesome. I'm so proud of everyone. Well, thank you, Jen. That means an awful lot. It astounds me to see what I've gotten personally. From the time I started to the time I am now, it's night and day. I mean, I still am astounded that I'm doing what I'm doing. Making the content I'm making. Because anyone who knows me knows I hate being in front of a camera, hate being in front of a microphone, talking in front of people. So to overcome all of that, it's amazing. I look at Miss Grimm. She's the same way. She joined as a guest one night, and I said, you know what? You're going to be on the show. Grimm, I pulled him out of another show. He left another show. And I said, hey, Grimm, why don't you join me? Give you your own set of rules, your own show, your own rules. He said, I don't know. I'll give it a try. And I'll tell you what, he's damn proud he did. So, well, I always say there's no I in team. There is a me. But when you're looking at what you do here, it doesn't matter if it's an I in team or a me in team because you are a team. And we are a team here at the Basement Show. And that team is looking for more team. We're making to make our team bigger. So yeah, you're gonna get host back. We're gonna get Grimm back. He will be returning at some point. We hope the Crimson Phoenix will come back as well. Don't know about Mama D, but then that's where we're opening it up. And say we do 10 shows a week. We're gonna need more help. So like, if you watch this or you go back and just listen to it like a normal podcast. I mean, plus everyone always gets support when it's needed is on your team. That is a very good comment. That is a very good comment and a spot on comment. I couldn't have said that better myself. Because us content creators, either it be the Basement Show, or Darth Nexus, or Jimmy Duke's Gaming, we all rely on you, the viewers, to keep us going. What's the news? I'm out and can't turn the volume up. No, there's no news to us. We're just spitfiring. Yeah, you're not missing much. Yeah, I'll put it in the comments so you see it. And I mentioned Darth and he popped up. But no, when you are a live streamer, you depend on your audience. I didn't clickbait anybody. I said it was a mystery show. You think it was clickbait? I'm sorry, sir. My apologies. I didn't put anything about clickbait. But gaslighting? If you feel that way. Masturbate? What? No. No. Just like when you watch a podcast, like yeah, they have the different shows, different topics, and all that. But like they don't interact with the people, so that's why like we've gotten away from that whole podcast theory about the Basement Show. They're just being special. Don't mind them, Jen. Grim and Darth bounce off each other and try to make me look like an asshole. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But at the end of the day, we're all having fun. And I am special, special. You said it, not me. But no, just like the people who watch these shows make them special. I only have a set agenda tonight. I didn't know who was going to pop in chat. Okay, Alan, I have too. We're all special in our own ways. I guess you can say I'm special because I came up with the Basement Show. I helped grow in the Basement Show. Like you plant a seed in a pot. Yeah, window liquor for dark. Yep, that is true. Well, like you take stuff like this and you watch it grow. So I mean, had its bumps in the road, absolutely. But like I was telling Grim yesterday, do I think the show has peaked yet? No. I think we're close to peaking. I hope we're not. But like you want to continue to grow. Like you just reading all these comments, like everyone's special in their own way. Like we all have that one thing that makes us so unique that sets us aside from everybody else. I'd like to see you dumb down football for me on a show. Let's dumb down football. Dumb down football. You gotta be a little bit more specific on that one, Jen. But no, it's just seeing the people we reach, the audience we reach, the people who come in, night out. I'll text it to you, okay? Mr. Gary? Or should I say Fonz? Hey! Happy days, here again. Everybody, give it up for Mr. Henry Winkler. Let's see if I can actually find that real quick. I'm kind of curious to see if I can find that real quick. Hold on. Nope, not new. Hey. So, with everyone asking what I am talking about, Gary had sent me a picture on a 24-hour show. And if you look at this picture, tell me what you see. It is like a spitting image of Henry Winkler, if you ask me. I mean, like, yeah, you can't unsee it once you see it once. So I mean, just look, yeah, the same the same nose, almost the same lips. The chins are kind of similar. I mean, you can call me crazy. I mean, even the eyebrows kind of match up. See, Jenny, this is Jen's first time seeing it. And she says that. Sorry, Gary, but it's all there, man. And you should be honored. If you ask me, though, Gary did this to himself. I mean, would you rather be his twin or nope, have a twin that looks like this? Alex, good evening, sir. I mean, Gary, it could be worse. I mean, like, come on. He very well might, Grim. You never know. I mean, I much rather look like Henry Winkler than this guy. I mean, we all have our lookalikes, okay? And if you missed the 24-hour show, I'm sorry, but you missed all this live. And the reactions we were getting out of Graham, Mrs. Graham. So I am honored. It is all good. Well, Gary, next year for your birthday, we will get you the the leather jacket, and I will play the Happy Days theme song for you. We won't sing Happy Birthday. We'll sing Happy Days to you, good sir. Mr. Nash, that looks like you. Oh, yeah, a little bit, yeah. My long lost twin. I mean, I got more of them. Let's see. Who else did we do that day? Um, yeah, Grim looking like the Undertaker. Here's Grim's alter ego when he's being himself. I mean, can you kind of see the craziness in their eyes? I mean, that's the sticking point for me. So I mean, don't want to piss him off too much. Do I want a chance to see that one before I pour the next one up? Carrie says cool. So yeah, that one. You what else did we have? Yes. Then you have who is in chat with us right now. Alex Muller, we call him the Swim Reaper. That is Grimm's oldest. We found his twin. I mean, like spitting image. I mean, twins will be twins, they say. I mean, if you ask me, definitely look alike. Yeah, you got that one like nailed to a T. Especially now, yeah, especially now that's correct. So you got that one. And what else do we have? We had father and son reunited. We have Ben Franklin and Ben Franklin Jr. Here's another father son combination that most people didn't know about. So you have that one, which again, you can't argue with the resemblance. Who else? Oh yeah, we have Cindy Lou Who Who and the small one. So do another set of long lost twins. So you have those two. So you have that. What else do we have? We have Grimm and Ben Franklin. There you go. I won't show that one. Here you go. That's my full name. Well, good riddance, sir. Then one of my favorite ones, you have the sisters. Spawn here, Mr. Nasty here. You have the sisters, Mrs. Grimm and Winona Ryder. She got the set of sisters. I mean, no denying this one. What else do we have? Since one, 2/3 of them are here, we have a lovely friend, Mama Duke's Miss Heather Dot, doing a career change. So, I mean, if you like some years, you might get them. You never know. I thought that one was actually a little bit mean, but that's okay. It's all meant to be fun. I don't even know what was that it. I know it's it. Got that one. Is that one? Nope, that was all of them. Oh, the father and son. Hold on. Here's a father and son moment for everybody. I got that one right here. There you go. Father and son. A precious dark nexus in his son and his father, Bob Ross. If that's not a true separation, I don't know what is. I mean, down to the nose, the glasses, the hair. I mean, jeez. No denying that one. But yeah, that was just some of the fun we had on the 24-hour show. I mean, that 24-hour show was crazy. And I think it's finally topped out on Facebook. His long lost father, yes. We have a DNA test to prove it, too. But I just looked again today. The 24-hour show on Facebook has 1,688 views total, which is absolutely phenomenal. That's because of all of you making that show possible. From the people who helped us, from Reaper, Spawn, Grim, myself, Mrs. Grim, Mama Dukes. Darth was on for 3 hours that morning. Jimmy Dukes Gaming hopped in for an hour. I mean, it was a hit. We had a lot of fun. We're not doing another one anytime soon, but we will never say never. But next time we will have to do a lot more planning for it ahead of time, so we know what to expect, when to expect. But other than that, I didn't have much of a show planned for tonight. So if you, the chat, have something that is on your mind that you want to talk about, please feel free to drop it in the chat. I mean, I know it is the holidays, so a lot of people are probably still out and about doing their thing, which is a-okay. Next week's show schedule will be a little bit screwy, especially with the holidays. Again, we have one more to get through. And then we can try to get back to our normal schedule, if not our new schedule. Like I had said earlier, we are going to try to corner Facebook. But again, we need all of your help in any way you can give. Because let me see if I can make a diagram real quick. Let's see. Let me go into another app real quick. Hold on. Why is that not working? Oh, your opinion about the Eagles right now? They're going to struggle, but they got this. What am I sure cover can do? Okay, then. I guess I can't bring that up. I mean, the Eagles are going to struggle a little bit, but I think they'll bounce back. Let me think. I mean, I guess we will see what happens over this weekend. It is one game at a time, but we shall see what happens. Troy said, let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I mean, I can see if I can pull up a game like that, Troy, if you want. If you guys lose the last two in Washington wins, that is true. That is very, very true, Mr. Evans. But it's not going to happen. I respect you and your wishes, Sue, but I can honestly tell you that won't happen. So let's see. Poster. Whiteboard. But I would never say never, sir. You never know. Nope, not that. Let's see. Washington played dirty. No, I wouldn't say they played dirty. It's just it was a physical game. They didn't play dirty, Gary. As much as we want to say they did it. So let's see. Let's see. I need that one. I need that one. Entertainment. I need this one. Need that one. Need that one. Okay, so let's see. Let's downsize these a little bit. I want to say they're a dirty team, though. So I mean, Eagles just caught a bad break. I mean, it happens. Does it suck? Absolutely. Am I afraid of Washington in the playoffs? No. Are the Washington Commanders going to make the playoffs? Absolutely. But should the Eagles be concerned? No. Okay. So let's see. Let's move this down real quick. Two. Okay, uploads. Do I have any more banners I can use? Yes, I do. Got this one. I can just go in here real quick. What other ones do I still have? We'll use this one as an example. Mountain Time. How far behind? Mountain Time is 2 hours behind us. We use this as an example. Why? Who's in Mountain Time, sir? We use that one. Yeah, so Mountain Time right now, if you are wondering, it would be 6:54 p.m. I need one more. Can I find one more? Will you? Perfect. There you go. Something. Ah, yes. Mountain Time is 2 hours behind. So let me just see. So let's see. Cousin Crew is on Mountain Time actually. Jimmy Dukes is on Mountain Time actually. So let's see. Now, like I said, this isn't set in stone. But let's see. Okay. Okay. I'm just finishing something up real quick and I will present it. Just bear with me one more second, please. Thursday. Now, like I said, don't think this is the real thing because it's not. But download real quick. This is kind of what I was thinking when I said we would do 10 shows. Hi, Mr. JXOXO. I hope you had an amazing Christmas. I did. Thank you, Miss Heather. Miss Pudding, I should say. I tried to message you on Christmas. You didn't write back. But that is okay. I know you probably been busy. But, Miss Heather, when you do have a chance, please contact me. I would appreciate it. All right. So, what my whole theory was when we first started the show about expanding to the 10 shows. I will share this so everyone can see. This is just a demonstration. So, say Monday, you would have a show from 7 to 9, and then 9 to 11, right after that. Tuesdays, you would have the same thing, 7 to 9, 9 to 11. Wednesdays, 7 to 9, 9 to 11, and so forth. I mean, like I said, this isn't the exact shows we would be doing or anything like that. This is just to show you an example. And like how like a structure like this would happen. So like I think for instance, Friday night would probably be more like an 8 to 10 for a show. Then Grim, if he's still on Friday nights, would do 10 to midnight. So like you would have a kid friendly show from the first half of the night, and then the second half of the night would be more your adult content type of shows. So like Drago and Tank would be up at the 7 o'clock spot. That would be one of the first shows on the night. Like Let It Out would be up in the first spot. Entertainment Night would be an all access Fenway show. But like shows like the Grims, the Rev Grimm show, an Expedition Night, for example. I'm locked out of my messenger. I talked to Gary last, and now I can't get in, but didn't notice till today. I'm resetting my password again, shaking my head, thinking I was hacked. Message me after the show. I should be in by then, I hope. Got it. I will do that. No worries. I hope you get it back. Gary saying hello, Heather. But yes, this is so in that when like in essence, like if we were to try to do 10 shows, this is kind of how it would be. How are you feel? Are you asking me or? Oh, she's asking Grim. I thought she was asking how I would feel. I felt special. So, if I have anything to say about it, 2025 will be something like this. It'd be a lot of the basement show, but a lot of fun. So, since we have 8 people in chat right now, if I can get a vote The audio you guys are all on Facebook, yes. So 10 days a show, how would you do it? You would do it like you see right here, Troy. Mondays, every day would have 2 shows. Either a 7 to 9 show, then a 9 to 11. Evening Amber, happy holidays to you. 2 shows a night. So that's how you would have to do something like this, Troy. You would have to take each night, every show would be 2 different shows a night in that type of time slot. So, like I said, the beginning part of the night, the first show would be an all hands on deck. Anyone would be welcome to join, and then the latter part of the evening would be more of a mature type show. Just stopping in to show some love. Got to get LG to bed. All is well. Tell LG we miss him. We might have a show coming up for him soon, Amber. So you never know. But I always appreciate the love and support that you show. It goes a very long way, and I thank you for that. I mean, I'll be back. No worries. Might be here, might not. We'll see. But this is also where you, the dwellers, come into play. I have a couple ideas. I run by Grim. Darth gave us an idea for a show to try to do. Bring back some old shows that would probably fill in the 7 o'clock, the first show out a little bit. But again, we need to know if you all would be interested in something like this, because this would be a lot of work. So you figure 10 shows a week, you're looking at possibly, what was it, 520 shows. If not a little less than that. Till we get everything underground, we get Grim back. So give or take, say, 500 shows next year from the basement show. We did over 260 this year. So now you would be almost shooting to double of that. Oh, are we crazy? Absolutely. But do we think we can do it? I think I can. Interested in everything you all do. So I vote yeah. It just would it would corner Facebook. It would corner YouTube. And then you really can't say we're a podcast anymore, because that's almost like a TV series, if you ask me. Question is, would you guys get tired of the basement show? Ask again, what we say, if you're interested in any means necessary on helping us out with any of this, please contact myself or Grim, and we can set up a meeting with you, see what kind of setup you would have, and go from there. Because we are definitely looking for some new hosts that would help fill out for this, because if not, it's going to be a lot of work for 3 people. So just keep that in the back of your mind. Instead of the outside, you can call it a sitcom, The Dwellers. There you go. That works well. Just try to like what I'm trying to say is like we love all of you. We do. We're trying to find like anything you do with stuff like this. You're always trying to find ways to get that new person involved. There's nothing against like Amber, Cora, Troy, Gary, Heather, me, Grim, and anything like that. But like when you look to expand, you look for a broader audience. You look for that bigger audience. You look you look at ways that you can draw that new person in and find something that everybody likes. Because like we know we have that support system with the immediate basement dwellers. Like we know who will be in each one of our shows, and for that we thank you all. Trust me. But when you're a content creator, you want to find ways to branch out. You want to find ways to draw that new person in and say, hey. So then you draw that new person in. They're like, hey, have you seen the basement show yet? No. So then that new person gets another person in. It's like a ripple effect. So as a content creator, like I have noticed that like some people like one thing, but another person may not. But then that other person may like that, but then that other person may not. So it's like a double-edged sword type of deal. You want to find that common ground that you can know on certain nights. It's like with closing your eyes and then open them. Hey, it's like you're normal people. Like you know when you develop relationships with your community, it is great because then you know who to expect. Like tonight, didn't really have a set agenda, but I knew if I scheduled a show, you have to always be casting the net to be bigger. Nothing wrong with wanting more show success and growth. Absolutely not. You again spot on. Another very good comment, and that's what like I vouch to try to do. And Grim's on board and is growing this channel so we can expand. We can take it to that next level. So, like by doing something like 10 shows, is that an awful lot of work? Sure. Is it double promoting every day? Yes. But knowing the fact that we have that support we get, it's easy to pull it off. I say 10 shows, 5 days a week work. They do. It's just all a matter of drawing your audience in, broadening that audience so you get that new taste of water. Like everyone eats leftover food. I'll try to use this as an analogy. Like everybody eats leftovers. Me, I'll eat them once in a while, but I'm always up to try something new on a nightly basis. So like you gotta look at it like, okay, I'm tired of eating leftovers, so now I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna go from a pork chop and eat a sirloin steak. Am I gonna bite off more than I can chew? Sure. But when it all boils down to it, it's like, is it really that much different than what you're doing before? No. So 10 shows in 5 days could be a hell of a lot of work. But that's where like you gotta be on top of things. You gotta okay, like this show ends, this next one's starting like right away. It's almost like a commercial break. When you watch something on TV, one show ends, and then you get that preview for that next show, and then boom, that new show starts right off the bat. Like I don't know if he's still in here or not, but Grim can tell you. NCIS is his favorite show, right? So you watch NCIS, and then they run the credits and all that stuff, and then they show you that preview for that next week, and then boom, the next one starts like instantly. That's kind of how 10 shows in 5 days would work. You'd maybe have a 2-3 minute intermission between the shows, but then boom, you're right into the next one. And then that next one would go an hour and a half, 2 hours. So, I mean, I'm up for a challenge. So, I mean, call me crazy, sure. Is it going to stop me? No. And if all goes according to plan, we won't have to be worrying about Facebook or anything like this because we will be able to do this on our own public URL. That's where this comes into play. Because we will be doing it all on our own site, on our own time, and so forth. So it'd be almost like a 5-hour loop straight on the Basement Show Live. That's the whole premise behind the website. Is doing things how we want, when we want, with what we want. So, I mean, I got very high aspirations for 2025. But the way this year has gone, not going to stop me. In no way, shape, or form will 2025 be less than 2024. I can promise you all that right now. So, other than that, if anyone's still in chat and wants to chit chat about something, please feel free. Like I said, I feel like I've been rambling on for the last hour or so. It does feel good to have my voice back. My nose not running left and right. I think the allergies are finally out of my system. Thank you, Lord. But I will. One last thing about these 10 different shows. I will promise you one thing: there will be no political and there will be no religion on any of these shows. So if you're thinking we're going against our morals, we're not. We will have the same guidelines we have now. So still says 3 people in chat. Feel free to say hello. Let me know you're still with me. You know what? I'm going to steal one out of Grimm's books. It is Friday night after all, so.
It closes at 9. It's 12 o'clock.
You stopped off for ice cream.
When the fuck did we get ice cream?
Let's see. Who wants ice cream? I'm going to steal one out of Grimm's books. Cora's still with me. She says she wants ice cream. All right. I know I'm still in chat, so I will put ice cream for myself. Who else? That's 2 orders of ice cream. Who wants ice cream, huh? You're in chat. It didn't pop up, but you're still here hanging out. Type ice cream. I got Cora, myself. I know that is a very grim trademark, but I am stealing it for the night. Sorry, Grim. Troy says chocolate ice cream. Okay. Chocolate ice cream wouldn't be my go-to. I mean, unless we're talking peanut butter chocolate, then sure. I'm more of a cookie dough guy. Cookie dough, Reese's peanut butter, Reese's peanut butter cup. What else we got? Mint chocolate chips, not bad. Cookies and cream. So I mean, I kind of like all sorts of ice cream, honestly. Who else? Should I have one more order for ice cream? That person still looking in chat, unless it's Grim and he's mad that I took his idea. But other than that, that's all right. What else do I want to mention? So let me pull my chat. So would anybody want us to do a small little who likes chocolate chip also? Okay. Not a bad choice. But I will ask a question to Cora and Choice, and I know they always start here. Would you guys want a little bit of a New Year's Eve show, or would you just want me to post the video I made and you can watch it and then enjoy your holiday any way you possibly can? Because I know next Tuesday, sorry, not Wednesday, next Tuesday I do work 11:30 to 8. So if I was to do a show for New Year's Eve, it probably wouldn't start much before like 8:30, 9 o'clock. So would you guys want a New Year's Eve show, or should I just post a little video I'm making on the page and then you can watch it at your leisure? Yeah, I put it in the chat as a comment, and then I will present it. Should we do a New Year's Eve live show? There you go. Now, I can't say it would be a show all the way after midnight because that would be about a 3-hour show. And it'd be really hard to keep people in here for 3 hours because I know I don't really do much. But I know certain people that do go out and do stuff for New Year's Eve, so I don't want to tie up their plans. But I am making a special little New Year's Eve video that I could just easily drop on the Basement Show page throughout the day. You guys can watch it and then enjoy your New Year's, and then we will be back live the next night. So, I mean, or I could try to do a little bit of a live show myself. I mean, that is up to you guys. Because if people have plans, we always say life before the show. Because I know last year we did the New Year's Eve spectacular, so we had fun with that. But again, like how long was that show last year? Let me look. I'm curious. Let's see. Go all the way back for that one. Let's see. Here's the question of the evening. I'm asking anyone who is in chat, if you're just coming back, if you're new, would anyone be interested in a live New Year's Eve show? Let's see. Last year we did one. 31 weeks. I'm getting closer. Getting closer. Here it's just me, Grim, and Mrs. Grim. Yeah, last New Year's Eve, we did a show on the 31st. It was an hour and 11 minutes. So we did do something, but it wasn't too crazy. So I'll show you what that looks like real quick. What is that out? Here is last year's New Year's show. Ooh. Man, look at that crew. We had myself, the Grim, Mom G, Miss Jackie, Miss Ron. We had the whole kit and caboodle last year. Yeah, I like doing intros like this too with the fireworks. I don't know why. My hair looked orange in that video. I was crazy like that though. I had dye my hair blonde. So again, if I was to do a show like on New Year's Eve, this is kind of what it would be. Minus Grim. Like you had the background going. Hey, look, it's Heartless. All good. I mean, that show didn't do that bad, actually. 9 reactions. We had 88 comments and 192 people, 192 views. I like it. So why is everyone being quiet? Did I scare everybody away? I am sorry if I did. Come on back. Come on back. Don't be shy. Come on back. Oh, nobody wants to talk to me, huh? Okay. I guess I should go bye-bye then. Marco? See if anyone answers. Marco Polo, you say Marco. Nobody? Wow. Boom. Joy's still here. Yeah, Polo. So Troy said to find who wants to be a millionaire. Let's see. I am staying home that night. We'll leave it up to you. Well, like I said, I worked till 8 o'clock that night. So if I do a show, it would be a little bit later. Let's see. Oh, excuse me. Joy, I'm going to see if I can get this game working for you, sir. Got something going. Mm-mm. I'll put it in my own chat. All right, there you go. I think I got it. Let's see. I did turn the sounds off just to be on the safe side. All right, let's see. For $100, we should these people regularly slide down a pole to help them get to work quickly. Police officers, firefighters, doctors, or attorneys. So A, B, C, or D. Troy asked for this, so I'm gonna. I don't know, Corey, if you want to give answers to, you're more than welcome to. We'll do one round of this, see what happens. Actually, I could just use this music. Anybody? Anybody who's in chat wants to play? Can make the screen bigger. Hold on. What is the question again? Corey, the question is, which of these people regularly slide down a pole to help them get to work quickly? Police officers, firefighters, doctors, or attorneys? Troy says B. Oh, don't worry that one. Troy, is that your final answer? Hello, everyone. Just sorry that there is a show, but unfortunately, I am at work. Well, thank you for stopping in anyway, Heather. It is always a pleasure to see you. So we'll go with Troy's answer B. And that is correct. $100, Mr. Evans. Second question. What nickname is given to the field of the play in American football? Is it A, Lynx, B, T-squared, C, diamond, or D, the gridiron? What nickname is given to the field of play in American football? You as well. I hope you had a nice Christmas. Mine was quiet. It wasn't that bad. No complaints. Troy says D, the gridiron. See, of course, again, what nickname is given to the field of play in American football? Lynx, T-squared, diamond, or gridiron? And Troy's answer D. We'll go with number D. The correct answer is the gridiron. Very good, Troy. Very good. All right. Cleopatra was the queen of which country? Sheba, Greece, Egypt, or Persia? Persia. Cleopatra was the queen of which country? Sheba, Greece, Egypt, or Persia? Yeah, 50-50, phone a friend, poll the audience. Cleopatra. Can you phone a friend? Corey and Heather say Egypt. I don't know, Troy. I think we should go with the ladies on this one. They both say C. So you've been outvoted, my friend. We're going with the majority in the chat, and the two ladies have said C. So the correct answer is Egypt. Nice job, Heather and Cora. Very good, very good. All right. Next question. Which of these figures has the greatest number of sides? A rectangle, a rhombus, pentagon, or a triangle? Troy says C, a pentagon. Which of these figures has the greatest number of sides? A, rectangle, B, rhombus, C, pentagon, or D, a triangle? Got 2 votes for C. Is that your final answer? All right, everyone says pentagon. Going with C for $500. And the correct answer is pentagon. Very good, very good, very good. All right, next question for $1,000. Who was the dancing partner of Fred Astaire? Baby Rogers, Sporty Rogers, Ginger Rogers, or Posh Rogers? Who was the dancing partner of Fred Astaire? Baby Rogers, Sporty Rogers, Ginger Rogers, or Posh Rogers? Troy says C for Ginger. Remember, you have all of your lifelines still. Troy also says Ginger Rogers. Okay. That's 2 votes for C. Final answer. All right, chat. You'll see the correct answer is Ginger Rogers. Very good. All right. Money Tree. The next question is for 2,000. You have nothing to lose by trying the next question. So no matter what, you guys walk away with $1,000. For $2,000, which of these is a Japanese dish of thinly sliced beef? Nasagi, Sawagi, Kowalski, or Ebony Kai? I butcher all those. I apologize. Remember, you have 50-50, phone a friend, poll the audience. So you have all of your lifelines that you can use. Troy says phone a friend. All right, phone in a friend for Mr. Evans. See what happens. Let me think. Okay, I'm very confident I know this. I'm sure the correct answer is B. So your friend says Sawaka. And he is pretty confident with his answer. So he is saying this one. So Troy's going to trust his friend and going with the letter B. All right. Hello, Gary. Welcome back. All right. So Troy's going with the twin B. The correct answer is your friend was right, Troy. Your friend was right. All right. The money tree's back. The next question is for $4,000. If you get it wrong, you'll lose $1,000 and go down to $1,000. All right. What shape in the White House? What shape is the room in the White House used as the American president's private office? The pentagonal, circular, hexagonal, or oval office? What shape is the room in the White House used as the American president's private office? Oval room? I think you meant oval. So Cora says oval. Give Mr. Troy a chance to answer. Troy says D. And I think Gary meant the Oval Office as well. So that's the majority of the chat going with D. Oval. And the correct answer is the Oval Office. Very good, very good, very good. The next question is for $8,000. If you get it wrong, you will lose $3,000. Your $8,000 question. Which of these is a tomb for a male otter? Is he a pig, a dog, a stag, or a bull? Which of these is a tomb for a male otter? A pig, a dog, a stag, or a bull? You have 50-50, or you can poll the audience still. Troy says the letter B. All right, if Mrs. Corey or Gary have an answer? The question is, Gary, which of these is a term for a male otter? Are they a pig, a dog, a stag, or a bull? Which is the term for a male otter? And Corey and Troy both say B, a dog. We were just joining in chat. We were doing one round of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. We were up to the $8,000 question. So if you want to play along, feel free. The question is on the screen. We do majority of the chat. Gary says bull. So I got 2 votes for dog, 1 vote for bull. Heather's back. She says B. So that is 3 votes for dog, 1 vote for bull. Hello, Miss Louie. Happy holidays to you. All right, we have 3 votes for B, so we will go with the majority of the chat. So B is the guess. The final answer is B. The correct answer is B, dog. Very good, very good, very good. All right, the next question is for $16,000. If you get it wrong, you lose $7,000. So just keep that in mind. Your $16,000 question. Which features identify animals classed as ungouts? Horns, hoofs, manes, or tails? Which feature identify animals classed as ungouts? I don't know how to pronounce that. I apologize. Is it horns, hooves, manes, or tails? There's the question again. Is it A, horns, B, hooves, C, manes, or D, tails? And you have 50-50, or you can poll the audience. So you still have 2 lifelines to use. I'm going to go with B. And Louie's questioning herself. Cora says B as well. Okay, that's 2 votes for B. I don't know what a Uniglide is. I'm not going to lie. I have no idea. Troy's going with B as well. Hooves. Anybody else in chat want to put in a guess? Please feel free. Gary's joining the party. He's going with Hooves. All right. I think that's the majority of the chat. Is that your final answer? Going once. Going twice. All right. Chat is going to be Wolves. All right. So B is the guess. The correct answer is B. Oh, congratulations. All right. You're at your next plateau. The next question is for $32,000. If you get it wrong, you go down to $1,000. So think carefully. Here we go. Which type of creature are we playing for real money? I wish. Which type of creature is a Mormont? Is it a bird, a snake, a fish, or a rodent? Here's the question again. What type of creature is a Mormont? A bird, a snake, a fish, or a rodent? Got two answers for rodent. All right, Troy's also saying D, and Cora saying D. All right. Final answer? All right, I think they're confident. Let's see. They all picked D. D rodent. Now it looks like they're going to be the final answer. Correct answer is very good. D rodent. You have just won $32,000. And it says Money Trees. The next question is with 64 $1,000. You have nothing to lose by trying the next question. For $64,000, Vladimir Nabokov wrote his novels in English and what other language? Was it German, Russian, French, or Polish? Hey, Mega Millions is up to 1.2 billion. Well, they always say, you got to play it to win it. And I don't play it, so I don't win it. If some of you would like to read this question, should be easy for you. Vladimir Nabokov wrote his novels in English and what other language? German, Russian, French, or Polish? Troy and Cora both say Russian. All right, wait and see if anyone else wants to take a guess. Lord don't have a clue. Okay. Gary says A, German. Anyone else have any other guesses? All right. We'll close up this question. Troy and Cora says you both said B. Is that your final answer? Cora says she's going to try French. So she's going with letter C. So we got 2 votes for B, 1 for A, and 1 for C. So majority says Russian. But now I'm asking Mr. Troy and Miss Cora, is that your final answer? Troy, we're not done yet, sir. Where you going? We're not done this game yet, sir. Don't leave, Cora. Cora says yes. All right, Troy, if you're leaving, have a wonderful night, sir. But now I gotta wait for another answer. There's 9 people in chat right now. If anyone wants to jump in and play, we're playing team effort of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. But we'll guess we'll go with the majority. Still, 2 people said B, so I'm here. Hi, I'm here too. All right. We'll go with the letter B for this one. But if you're in chat and want to play, you guys can jump in the next one. So the chat said B. The correct answer is Russian. Very good. Cora and Troy got Russia right. All right, the next question is for $250,000. If you get it wrong, you go back down to 32,000. Remember, you still have 50-50 and an Ask the Audience for your 2 lifelines. And here is your next question. Steffi Graf and Andre Agassi have a son named Jaden and a daughter named what? Haas, Jazz, Classica, or Opa? Opa. So if you know your tennis, these are 2 famous tennis players. Jerry says he doesn't know. Okay, here's the question. I am presenting. Steffi Graf and Andre Agassi have a son named Jade and a daughter named what? Haas, Jazz, Classica, or Oper? Like I said, hello, Kelsey. Thanks for popping in. Would you like to use 50-50 or ask the audience? Now we have people who don't know. So you still have 2 lifelines. 50-50 or ask the audience? Or if more people in chat have answers and they're confident with it. You go with the majority of the chat when we play games like this. Gary says, ask. Who wants to use 50-50? Hope you're having a great day. Just wanted to pop on and say hi. Well, I appreciate that, cuz. Today's been a good day. Got some new shoes. Got the second Beetlejuice movie. Spent some time with Mr. and Mrs. Grimm. So yeah, it was a good day. All right, everyone's saying ask the audience. Let's see what the audience has to say. So it's really close between Jazz at 40% and Haas at 22%. So Jazz was the number one with B, was 40%, but A had the second closest at 22%. So do you feel confident going with the audience and the letter B? Are we trusting the audience or do we use the 50-50? Remember, 50-50 will leave one answer that is right and one answer that is wrong. Let me know what you guys think. Lori's saying she's going B. She's gonna trust the audience and go with the guest of jazz. All right, Core's going B as well, so that's 2. Oh, excuse me. All right, ladies have spoken. They go jazz. The letter B. The correct answer is jazz. Very good, Corey and Lori. On to the next one. Very good, very good. All right. The next question is for $250,000. If you get it wrong, you lose $93,000. Next question is Marlborough is a wine grown in which region? Is a wine grown region in which country? Argentina, New Zealand, Australia, or South Africa? So, which country is Marlborough a wine-grown region in? Argentina, New Zealand, Australia, or South Africa? You still got 50-50 left, so who's a wine drinker? And another phone, so I can Google, but that kind of sounds like it would be in Australia. Well, you still got a 50-50 chance, Laura. You still got one more lifeline left. So we can eliminate 2 wrong answers if you want. There's also 4 other people in chat. Let's crank up the music. Cora says Australia with you. She's saying C. All right, now I gotta ask you one last time. Is C your final answer? Are we sticking with C, ladies? Like I said, you got your 50-50, or I don't know what this is, but Louis says yes. All right. All right. You two are spoken. Only one's left playing. They go with C, Australia. Final answer. The correct answer is. Oh, New Zealand, no. Hey, you still walk away with $32,000. So split between the two of you, that is $16,000 apiece. Tough break. That's fun. We should play that again soon. I mean, get some more people in here. We'll have a round robin contest to see who can win the most in the rounds. But damn, 2 hours already. Look at that. Time flies when you're having fun with your friends. But unfortunately, I do have work tomorrow. I go back to work tomorrow after a nice 3-day break, which I can't complain about. I work tomorrow, Sunday, and I'm off again Monday. And work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So, Lori, I know you're a little bit late tonight, which is okay. We were just mostly talking before the craziness started, about the Basement Show possibly doing 10 different shows over the span of a 5-night span. So you would have one show like 7 to 9, and then another show 9 to 11. So you got that coming up. I do have a special little New Year's video I put together that will be dropping New Year's Eve. I don't know if I'm going to do a show New Year's Eve yet or not. We're still waiting for Sir Grim to make his return to the studio, which I don't know when that's going to be, but hopefully sometime soon. We do miss him. But you guys have been great. And I think everyone in the beginning of the show for being amazing. You guys make these shows go. Now, I know Corey was here in the very beginning of tonight's show, but Lori, you were not. Other than being Christmas the other day, the Basement Show had a birthday. Now, how could you say it could have 2 birthdays? Well, I'll explain it real quick. So, yes, we did our first live show August 15th of 2022. However, the Basement Show itself was created December 25th, 2020. So we just passed 4 years of having the page live on Facebook. I mean, we're closing in rapidly close on 2.5 years of being live, but the page itself just turned 4 years old. And if my cousin Kelsey was still here, I'd give her a special shout out because she helped me put the page together itself. Yes, sorry, no need to apologize. There was absolutely no reason to apologize. If anything, I should be apologizing to all of you for not doing more shows this week. That is not like me, and we are going to get back to the basics. Hi again. Kelsey, welcome back. I was actually just talking about you. Everybody who. Hi, Chris. My 2 cousins, Chris and Kelsey. But the name you see most in the time in chat, Kelsey. And I will tell you why I was talking about you. If you have a second to say, Kelsey helped me make the page for the Basement Show. So I was. Because in a good way, nothing bad. If you remember, Kels, December 25th, 2020, you helped me make the Basement Show page on Facebook. So, I mean, I was just going through that and just saying how thankful I am of everyone who helps make the Basement Show what it is. And I know you weren't here in the beginning of my spiel tonight, but the Basement Show is trying to corner the entertainment business on Facebook. Either if it's long-term, short-term, or whatnot, what we're planning to try to do. Holy hell. What's up, Doug? How you been, buddy? Go Basement Show. Thank you, Doug. Appreciate that, sir. Welcome in. I lost my train of thought. That's it. So, since Doug and Costa are here now, Lori's here also. What we had talked about at the beginning of the show is taking over Facebook in one way or another, and basically cornering the market Monday through Friday like we already have. Now, I made the thing I'm going to pull up, an example of how it would work. It's not the exact lineup, so don't think it's all that just yet. But this is what I was talking to Grim about doing if we could get A, some more hosts, and B, some new show ideas. Not much, man. Just been working a lot, taking care of the house, grinding my show. I mean, yeah, I've been doing this pretty normally now since August of 2022, and just trying to make ways to bring in new people like yourself to come hang out with us on a more nightly basis, like rather if it's sports talk, if you like movies, if you like game nights. I mean, we're trying to make a show for everybody and to draw in new people to come back on a nightly basis to hang out with us. So, I mean, this is one of the ideas that we have talked about, is basically you would be Monday through Friday still, as everyone can see. Do food reviews. That's a good one. That could definitely be a good idea. Let me write that down, actually. I like that idea. Let's see. Food reviews. I like that, Doug. Oh, yeah, down so I won't forget. But, so you would have something like this. You're like, well, Monday through Friday to begin with the 5 shows you see at the bottom. The Grims, the Memories, Let Out, Entertainment Night, and the Bear Grimm Show. Those shows that we already have Monday through Friday. Normally. The holidays, it gets a little screwy. But starting in 2025, what I want to try to do is add 5 new shows or bring back some old shows, because we used to have like a wrestling show, a movie night show. We did sports night for a while and so forth. So you would still be Monday through Friday. The first show, whether it be like a 7 to 9 or 8 to 10 spot, would be like a rated PG show. So a show like Entertainment Night would be up here in the first half of the night. Whether what night it is, you don't know. And then like we'll use the Red Grimm Show. That would stay in the later time slot of like a 9 to 11 or a 10 to 12 spot for that more mature audience type thing. So like we're looking to basically take over Facebook. And one way or another, like you would have a little bit of an intermission in between the shows. So like you would end at one show, and then the next show would start like 2-3 minutes after that one, and you would have that show to finish after night. Now it would be different hosts and stuff like that, but like we're still trying to pick like what shows would go in what time slot and what shows we would want to bring back. Or like Doug just suggested, do food reviews. So like Tuesday night, like you would get a bunch of food. We would set up a camera somewhere, and we would just have a feast. And as you're eating it, you would review the food. I like that idea. So I mean, there's a lot of moving pieces to that. Wow, that's a lot of shows. Yes. Well, Doug, we actually just recently did a 24-hour show too. This past month, December 13th into the 14th. Granted, it was split into 3 parts because Facebook doesn't allow you to do a 24-hour straight shot. But if you look, let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Close that real quick. Close this. Wow, that looks like a lot of work. It will be a lot of work, but when you have a support system like we have here on the basement show, no amount of work is too much. Because you guys show up night in, night out, and it's freaking amazing. So let me see. Let me pull this up real quick. So let's see. So present this real quick so everybody can see this again. Okay. So if you look, here was the start of it. 8 hours and 9 minutes. That show that first part had 570 views. The second part, which we had to start at like 5 a.m. to go on to 1, and then so forth. So right there, you're looking at 3 different parts of the same show. Unfortunately, like I said, Facebook made us split it in the thirds, which sucks. But like you can just see that we did a 24-hour show. But quality over quantity would be better. I agree. I wholeheartedly agree with that. So I mean, like right now we do 5. If you're going to get a given week, you get 5 shows out of us. Like you have the Grims on Monday night, and then you go to the Memories of Drago and Tank, Let It Out, which is our new show we just started, based off mental health and all of that. Thursday night, you have me with the entertainment night, and then normally Friday nights we have my friend Rev Grim, who does like an adult only show. So that's our show lineup right now is Monday through Friday, those 5 shows. Now we're always interchanging new shows and stuff like that to appeal more to your audience. Because when you do stuff like this, like you want to draw people in any way you can. So for like instance, like I don't know how often you pop in the show, Doug, but like we're trying to get people like yourself to come back more often. So like if there's a certain show type of idea you would like sports, movies, food reviews, and stuff like that, we jot it down and we add it to our lineup. Or we take something out for a little bit and put something new in to try to broaden that horizon. There's like you want to keep that steady audience, but like I had said, you want to try to reach out to that new person. So like yourself, for an example, like just don't want you burning out. No, I mean, like it looks like I do a lot. Don't get me wrong, it looks like I do a lot. I do a lot of the stuff behind the scenes, but when it comes to being on an actual camera, I'm maybe on 2 nights a week. Like to give you an example, I feel like I'm more of the Vince McMahon of the show. Like all the stuff that you see behind the screens, like rather like if it's like the background you see tonight. Like let me stop my camera for a second. That type of stuff. I do all the background work, all the sound clips that we have into like all the recordings we have.
Here's Johnny.
I take the time to record all of that. Like people will tell you like if I'm not on physical screen, I'm still doing something. So I have a great team of hosts, and we're looking at more people to the show that would actually take a lot more off of me. That I don't have to be on the show; I can just work behind the scenes and make sure it's like a smooth running operation. So I mean, I wouldn't say I burn myself out to a point because I'm not overdoing it. Like we have people who run shows. If I'm not able to, or if I need that night off, I say, "Hey, you're running the show tonight." Like we work as a team. It may seem like it's a one-man show, but it's really not. Well, I hope you're not like the real Vince. No, not at all. That's just the analogy I use to explain my role because that's what I feel like. If I'm not physically on camera, I'm still propped at my desk. Like I'm watching chat or I'm participating in the show. Like I've watched the show grow to what it is today. Because you figure, let me see if I can scroll down. Because, like I said, we have a lot of shows we've done over the years. And we've only been live for about 2.5 years since the show went live. I mean, let's see. I'm getting it. Hold on. 2 years, 2 years, 2 years, 2 years. Like, yes, yeah. I mean, if you look at this was the very first show I ever put on. Okay. I mean, Vinky Dink intro, simple countdown, nothing to it. You hit the timer and it goes. Okay. So yeah, you should be proud of you'd be proud of that, okay? But then when you're doing stuff like this now, like let's see, hold on. We'll use what is it? I'll use this one again since I know Doug's an Eagles fan. Like we did this one a couple months ago, Doug. I mean, like people can will tell you like how much it evolved. Like from the intros to the quality of the shows and stuff like that. So like you said, quality over quantity. Like I feel like I kind of have a mix of both. And like all the stuff I've done on the show is all stuff. And like to see my growth as a person doing what I've been doing is absolutely amazing. So I cut it short, but I'm gonna have to step out now. Thank you, cuz. I'll talk to you guys soon. Stay safe. But it's just astounding to see like where I started and where I've gotten to. It's absolutely amazing. So I mean, you just when you get into this field, you just gotta keep grinding. Go Blues, absolutely. Yeah, you know. So I mean, that was great. Your pregame was great. Thank you. Of course, guys. Have a good night. Have a great rest of the night. You too, cuz. Sorry, not a football fan, more of a pro wrestling fan. And cool. Something we've talked about is possibly bringing back an old show that you would like. I'm not going to give it away, but if you're back in the OG status of the basement show, we may have something for you, Miss Cora, and anyone else who is in that field. So by expanding, yes, you're adding that quantity, but you're still going to get that grade A quality. We're still going to look to fill those holes in any way we can. So 2025, just look out for the way this show blossoms. Okay. Like I said, you plant a seed, you water that seed, and over time that seed starts to sprout. I'm back. We love Johnny Martin. Hey, He hasn't gone much. I haven't heard that name in a long, long time, but Johnny Rotten's always been here. But I mean, Doug, come back more often, and you will see that. You will see that quality. I promise you. Like the quality is there now. The quantity is there. This year alone, we've done over 260 live shows. And I'm just getting started. The people who fuel these shows in, night out, are awesome. But people like Doug, who, when they stop in, they stop in. They let you know they're here. We want more of that. We want to reach that bigger audience. So, like, people like Doug, we set a challenge to you, sir, to spread the word. Let people know about the Basement Show. Because platforms like this only get bigger because of word of mouth. And me as a content creator, Grim as a content creator, Miss Grim as one, I can tell you, we're not going anywhere. My goal, I am setting a goal for myself. Because, yeah, Gary's my advocate at Wegmans. I will give him that. You got any great stories for the Basement Show, peeps? I mean, where do we start, Doug? Where do I start? I mean, you guys all getting drunk one night, me staying sober, and driving to Wawa, my tire popping on Stage Road. Getting blackout drunk and doing front flips off a dock and thinking I was Superman. I mean, I was dumb. But, oh man. Doug putting me on the spot. See, everyone in chat, I've known Doug for, God, probably about 20 years. If not a little bit longer than 20 years. We used to all came together down in New Gretna, down in the Pine Barrens. My parents have a campsite at Timberline Lake, which is down in New Gretna, right by Chatsworth. And that's where I met Doug. We used to call him Dougie Fresh. Good basketball player, cool guy. I mean, if there wasn't a weekend we were getting in trouble down there, I don't know what we were doing. I mean, I got blamed for killing the deer. John, the deer killer, as Bob Fisher would say. Like I said, driving drunk people to Wawa at 6 o'clock in the morning, popping my tire in the station wagon, not knowing how to change my tire. So they had to change the tire for me. I mean, there's just so many. We were young and stupid. I have to retire now. We're called. Everyone have a great night. You too, Lori. Stay posted on the page for upcoming shows. So you never know when we'll be live again. But there will be something for New Year's Eve, I promise. I used to call my GM that, Dougie Fresh. Yeah, Doug, the one that hung out was in chat right now. That was his nickname. D-Fresh, Dougie Fresh. I mean, Doug, I kind of asked myself, where do those times go? I mean, it's crazy. I mean, once it gets warm again, I could do bonfires and sit outside and tell you a bunch of camping stories. Maybe a whole night in itself. I mean, geez. You put me on the spot, Doug. That's all right. But me too, I'm going to retire. I've been live now for almost 2.5 hours. You guys are amazing. So people like you, Doug, I hope you come back. You're always welcome here in the chat, sir. And if you know anyone that from Timberline that wants to pop in one night, spread the word. Help your friend out. Help grow the show. Haven't done so yet, drop us a follow. That way you get notified when we go live. Be cool to see you in chat more. But 2024 is coming to an end. But I can promise you 2025 will be just as good, if not better. We are setting the bar very, very high. And we are going to conquer Facebook. We're going to take Facebook by storm. We're going to take the internet by storm. To the point where Gary won't have to worry about saying, hey, you know he has a podcast? People are going to want to come up to me. Hey, that's Mr. Nash from the Basement Show. Everybody knows where I've been already. Those were good times. I'm too old now. I don't want to get thrown out again. I have been down to Timberline now probably about 4 years, maybe 5. Wasn't the same anymore. My girl is watching now. Well, hello there. Welcome in. We're just a small little talk show that is starting to blossom, and it's continuing to grow. And we encourage anyone who wants to watch. I mean, we have a show for everybody. What am I watching? You are watching the Basement Show, which is just usually a bunch of friends just bullshitting and having a fun time, entertaining people. Some say it's a podcast, others say it's a talk show. So it depends on how you look at it. I mean, I would say we're a talk show that is live. That way, people like you can talk. I mean, we do these shows live, so that way we get to interact with people. Because when you just do podcasts, I mean, yeah, people will listen and all that, but rather if you do it live, you get that interaction. People can jump into conversation with you, let you know what they're saying. So I mean, that's why we do it live. Honestly, it's just that way we get the interaction. We get to hang out with people. We get brought into people's homes. And it's just all about having fun. Mark Zuckerberg, Mr. Nasler, the new Facebook king. I wouldn't say that just yet, Doug. I mean, if one day I could take it over Zuckerberg, sure. But that won't happen anytime soon. Johnny Rotten. You sure know how to make a man feel old, Doug. But hopefully you enjoy and will come back and hang out with us again soon. I mean, I don't know what the show lineup will be like next week. Because normally we have a show Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We try to do a show for everybody's liking. Either Monday night you want to watch my two friends pick on each other, Mr. and Mrs. McWim. Or Tuesday night we do a memory show. Doug, you'd probably like that one because we talk about a bunch of old memories. Good, bad, ugly. That's called The Memories of Drago and Tink. Now Wednesdays, we usually have a show called Let It Out, where if something's bothering you, if you want to talk about something, so no judgment, no retaliation zone. You just come in and you voice your frustrations. Or if something's good in your life, you want to let people know, you we encourage people to let it out. Let people know what's on your mind. So that's a more serious show, but like we encourage people that you're not alone. Because there's too many people in this world that keep stuff pimped up inside them and that they don't know how to react. So we developed a safe place where people can come in and let people know how they're truly feeling. Whether it's good, bad, indifferent, or so forth. That show is all about that. Thursday nights, we have a show called Entertainment Night, where we do things like we did tonight. We play different games. We just bullshit. We hang out. We have fun. We find something to do entertaining for 2 hours. And then Friday night is my friend Rev Grimm. He usually goes off the rails and you don't know what to expect with him. But it's always a fun show. We used to get banged up on the beach with Jack Daniels lemonade. Yeah, that is true. Jack Daniels lemonade with Jägermeister a couple nights. Vodka. I mean, yeah, we did it all, Doug. But we live to tell about it. And everyone else in the chat now is probably like, oh my God. But we had fun. I can't do that no more. I honestly haven't had a drink in over 2 years. My last drink was October 7th, 2022. Haven't had any alcohol, any liquor since. So, I mean, Johnny Rotten might be retired, but I definitely remember those nights. Trust me. So, real quick, I'm just going to do a quick closeout. Our closeout consists of many things. I just did our show lineup. Where should we start? Let's see. Holland's Customs. If you guys like customized merchandise, whether it be tumbler, hoodies, t-shirts, the whole 9 yards, my friends have a lovely business over on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. All you got to do is type in Holland's Customs, and it will bring you right to it. And they do it pretty much everything. You're a small business, so I ask if you can. If there's something that you need, go over, check them out, support your small businesses. Usually they're on to help promote it. That is Mr. and Mrs. Rev Grimm. And there's a company named after their sons, Hope and AJ. So if you need anything done, please go over to check out their page. And if you need me to get you in touch with them, I can do that as well. But Holland's Customs is on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. My next big thing I had mentioned earlier is we are looking to say goodbye to Facebook, actually, and YouTube, and going over to our own private URL, thebasementshowlive.com. Now, you will still get the same great shows you get now on Facebook and all of that, but if we get the .com up and running, we can do what we want, how we want, when we want, with what we want. There'll be no more copyright and so forth. There'll be no more bullshit involved. The biggest sticking point right now is finding a website that we can build that allows us to chat with our viewers. If we can't do that, then we don't go anywhere. We stay on Facebook and we just keep fighting our copyrights because you, the viewers, make these shows possible. Not good for you, man. I'm banged up right now. Well, just make sure you're safe, sir. Make sure you stay safe. I did the show lineup. If you want to drop us a follow, we usually go live on Facebook and YouTube. And TikTok at The Basement Show with Mr. Nance is mostly used for promotional purposes. But you can still track us on there, drop us a follow on any of these 3 platforms. That way you don't ever miss anything related to The Basement Show. So if you haven't done so already, please do. And anyone who is new, spread the word. Help us keep growing our page, bring new people in all the time, and we always welcome people in all the time. So don't be afraid to drop us a like or a follow. and then tell your friends, hey, you might remember this guy. Or hey, go check out this show. You might find something you may like. So that is that. And then if you're watching, this isn't just for Basement Show, but this is any streamer that you may watch, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, so forth. Make sure to drop them a reaction. It's a free way to show support to that streamer, whether if you like it, you love it, you care about them, if they get mad, angry, or they make you upset. There's a free way to just support any streamer that you watch by just simply clicking at the bottom of your screen and dropping a thumb, a like, a heart, so forth. It means an awful lot to us streamers, and it shows us if we are doing a good job or bad job, or if you hate us. That too. So don't forget to drop any reaction on any of the streamers that you watch. And then plus, I also give shout outs at the end of the night for those who do drop reactions. Don't need that anymore. I'll try my best with this one. The Gift of Life. This is a program that helps out so many people in this country every single day. There were over 500,000 people waiting for some type of organ transplant in their lifetime. So we ask that you consider being an organ donor when your time comes. I mean, it does help. It does go a long way. It helps save lives in any way, shape, or form, whether it's your heart, your liver, your eyes, skin tissue, bone marrow, anything. So if you can, please consider becoming an organ donor. Go over, check out the Gift of Life page. I know they are looking to also raise some money this year. So do what you can, help out a great cause, and maybe save a life. What else we have? Don't need that. We'll save that for later. Don't need that. Don't need this. Now, the last one for my niece and nephew. Hashtag Justice for AJ and Hope. Now, if you do join us again for another show, Mrs. Grimm and Mr. Grimm are the mom and dad. I'm Uncle Johnny. Cora's cousin. Spawn, who's in chat once in a while, is Sissy. Alex's brother. I mean, these two kids were taken from us at a very young age, and it's very unfortunate. We wish they were here every day. We miss them every day. But I can tell you one thing, that the day is coming very, very, very soon that we do get the justice that those two kids desperately deserve. So we ask if you shared it, if you see this hashtag anywhere, please share it. Help spread the word. They deserve the justice that they're going to get, and their day will come for that justice. And I know myself, Cora, and a whole bunch of other people will be part of that strong Grimm army supporting Mr. and Mrs. Grimm in any way possible. So I always like to say, they're always loved, they're always missed, and they're never forgotten. So please, again, if you see this hashtag anywhere, share it out, help us spread the word, and so forth. Thank you. And the last business I got to do real quick is just give proper shout outs to everyone who stopped in chat tonight. So, Doug, thank you for bringing yourself and your girlfriend Jillian in. Lori, Cora, Gary was here for a while. My cousin Kelsey, Troy, Lori, Heather Daw, Amber stopped in, Grimm. Who else did we have tonight? I know we had somebody else. I'm forgetting. Heather Daw was in while she was at work. Myself, the Crimson Phoenix, Heather Comet, Amber Paul, the Swim Reaper, Jen Blair. Always good to see new people in chat. Darth Nexus stopped in for a little bit. Who else? Seems about it. And then 7 reactions. We have Gary, Alex, Cora, Troy with thumbs up, Amber and Jen with hearts. Thank you all so much for that. 2 hours and 42 minutes. Now that's a good night back. So, in closing, just remember to be yourself. Who cares what people think? Whether it's good, bad, indifferent. You be yourself. The haters are gonna hate. Lovers are gonna love. And at the end of the day, only you can define who you are as a human being. So don't take any shit from anybody. Stay strong. Stay dry, 'cause it's supposed to be a rainy weekend. And stay glued to the page, because, again, you never know when we're going to go live again. We will be live at some point next week to bring in the new year. I do have a special video I am making. So just stay tuned. And thank you all for your support tonight. It was greatly appreciated. Hope to see you guys again and chat with us again very, very soon. Doug, it was good catching up with you. I will talk to you again soon, my friend. But other than that, Cora, Gary, if you're still in chat, have a wonderful night. You guys all stay safe. And we will catch you on the next one. Have a good night.